here we go. Um, yeah, I just got done with my workout, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do tonight? Man, yeah, it's been a frustrating couple of days. I'll be glad when this rough period's over. Hang on, where's my? I mean, I'm working near constantly. Yeah, I'm working near constantly, and I'm getting basically nothing done on the actual books. It's all just like marketing and like streaming and YouTube stuff. And I had to like justify it to myself today because I'm just like, well, I'm marketing. It's just I don't know. I'm not happy about it. I keep wanting to write and I keep wanting to do things and I keep having plans to do things, but it has not happened yet. Hang on, I have not switched my controller back. Yeah, actually, I was kind of surprised because I actually played this last night with the Joy-Con 2 controllers, and I actually used the mouse controls, and they are actually really, really good. I would say the mouse controls are the best control scheme for this game for sure. Like the issue is that like I'm so used to the 64 control scheme, I don't want to move away from it. But like the mouse controls are objectively better, and I'm sure they're going to use it for the sequel too. So yeah, the zero controls did not go anywhere. The only difference is that you go from like third person view, which is traditional Star Fox, to like the first person view, which is like the motion controlled gyro aiming thing. So yeah, it's basically the exact same as zeros, which kind of surprised me. It's interesting how people don't seem to have realized that it's functionally the same. But again, people are just like desperate to write off zero. We're gonna have to talk really interesting content is stuff like that people would overlook. Like the challenge mode is different, the online mode is different, like the controls are different. Wait, where the hell are we going? Yeah, I think we have to do Sector X, right? Yeah, I think we did Medio already. Yeah, so I think we're gonna go to Sector Y and then Katina. Yeah, last time I played, I was actually doing the challenge mode. So I did Corneria off stream, and yeah, the challenge mode is really, really good for those of you who don't know. I feel like a lot of people glance at it and think it's kind of basic, but like once you unlock the expert challenge mode, that's when it really picks up a little bit. But yeah, I keep seeing people say this game is like 6 hours long, and that's not true. I put more time into this game than that already. Like this is a pretty extensive release, I think. But again, I think the problem is that people just don't understand like this is an arcade game and understand how these are structured. It's like you really do see people really do have this mentality where like you just beat the game once and never touch it again. And that's just like the complete antithesis to what Star Fox is. I don't know. It's really interesting because like these people will try and glaze near, and they'll try and tell you that like, oh no, you have to get all the play near multiple times to get the real ending. So, but like really, Star Fox is that, but like actually good. So like I don't understand like the mindset of it, honestly. Oh, by the way, I'm almost done with the Poppy War trilogy. I'm on like the last hour of the audiobook. I'm just like, fuck yeah. Yeah, I really like these books, but boy, like was it kind of rough getting through all of them. I went ahead and got like the Audible collection of like all three of them. And I didn't think I'd get it that into them. I was just like, oh, I'll just listen to them, whatever. But like I actually really like them a lot. So I'm probably gonna check out like the actual books at the library. I don't want to review it because like I'm not super good at listening to audiobooks. It's like it's an autistic thing. So like I don't usually like listening to audiobooks before I read the book, but like, I've been putting them on in the background while I work and stuff like that. And I found some pretty good books that way. And it's a good way to like kind of revisit old favorites without having to read it since I'm reading something else. So like I don't know, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, better than Game of Thrones for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read the Oz collection I have next. I'm sorry, listen to the Oz collection next. Um, I've been really on this Oz kick lately. Where I'm just kind of like really interested in it. But we'll see. I wanted to watch the original movie and like Return to Oz, but I'm just kind of like I don't own them and I don't want to pay for them right now, and I'm just like, ugh. Like I have so many things I want to watch, I just get overwhelmed. I guess you just have to pick something and watch it just so it's out of the way, just so you can like move on and watch something else. I guess that's the way you should approach like watching things because it's not that big of a deal if it sucks, honestly. Hey, he took my wing, the bastard. Yeah, so I keep seeing people try and say this game isn't like it hasn't aged well or that it's dated, and I'm just like, bro, I've been playing this game for like 30 years. It never gets old. This remake is great. Like I don't know, I'm just surprised by the amount of people who are trying to damage control this. I know Dark Side Phil is. I know like who was the other guy I saw bitching about it? Yeah, but the game is like it's pretty popular, so I don't know. It just seems pretty desperate, honestly, to like try and downplay this game. Yeah, Sector Y next, Katina. Okay. Yeah, we need to do Sector X. Okay. Did we get Titania? Yeah, we did get Titania. Okay. So I think we're gonna go to Sector X, go to Macbeth, then go to Bullseye. Did we not get Venom 1? No, we did. Okay, we got Venom 1. Okay, Venom 2 is still okay. The expert challenges. Yeah, they're pretty hard. I haven't tried them yet. I only did the normal achievements on Corneria. So I did it just to unlock the expert achievements, just to look at them, and yeah, they are pretty difficult. So the game has like quite a lot of content. Like anybody who says that like it's gonna be over in just a few hours is like coping. And like I do notice that like a lot of people who are saying that like haven't even tried to do the challenge mode. So it's like I don't want to hear it. It's kind of my mentality. The challenge mode I think is quite a bit better than people are giving it credit for. But like I think people are still playing through the campaign. Honestly, like I've been playing this since this came out, and I've only just now gotten all the medals in normal mode, and I'm going through I'm currently going through expert mode, and then I'll do challenge mode. Oh yeah, and I have done online mode too. I actually played online mode last night. I did a quick stream where I came on and did it, and online mode is quite a bit better than people are giving it credit for. Like anybody who says it's basic or it's gonna lose players really quickly is deluding themselves. It's not gonna fucking happen. Like I'm just so frustrated by this because like this is the trend now when it comes to like these online Nintendo games. Like people keep screaming about how like the online's gonna be dead and how no one's gonna be playing it, and like it's just never true. Like, you know, we saw that with Mario Kart World, we saw it with Mario Tennis, we saw it with like Pokemon Legends EA. Like you're gonna find players in these games. Like I don't understand the mentality that like it's impossible to find like anyone to play with. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, hang on. Did I never actually? Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, wait, I thought I used that already. Ugh. Yeah, so basically all the attempts to write this off are going to end in failure, I feel like. I mean, I don't know how people are going to write this off. I imagine people are just going to say it's nostalgia or something, and the game doesn't hold up, and that, like, kids won't be into it. That's not true. I can tell you right now that's not true. So now my thing about this game is that, like, it's not as good as Star Fox Zero, and that's very obvious if you've played Star Fox Zero. Um, Yeah, I've been going back and forth on, like, whether I think 64 is better than Zero for the longest time, but I do think after this remake, Zero is definitely better. There's just no denying it. Like, the levels are just way more complex and there's way more going on. It's way more fun to actually play, you know? Like, when it comes to, like, this game, I feel like the pacing is better because, like, that's the big thing that kills Zero, I think. Like, it's just kind of difficult to play for long periods. Like, here you can, like, do runs over and over again, but, like, in Zero you get kind of burned out in a couple of hours, and it's just like Zero is a really really long game. Like, people don't realize this because they're just like they don't actually play it, but, like, a 2.5 hours for an arcade like experience is, like, insanely long because most of them are about, like, 45 minutes at most. So, like, Zero is, like, probably one of, like, the longest games in that genre ever made, and it's like it's endlessly replayable and it has all this stuff to do in it, and it's just the arcade mode. Like, it's just a brutal experience. Rank this one over the original. No, this is not better than 64. Yeah, so the original 64 is better, mostly because of the voice acting, and it's a little bit more. It's quite a bit harder. Like, I don't think making the game easier is really doing them any justice. I don't know. Maybe they thought kids wouldn't be able to handle it. Because, like, I'm seeing a lot of people like Asmongold and stuff like that. Like, they keep saying that they've never beaten the original, and that's kind of shocking to me because I beat it when I was pretty young. But, like, I'm way better at video games than most people. So, like, I guess the game's quite a bit harder than, like, I give it credit for. I don't know. I mean, every time I play, like, expert mode after a break on 64, I end up getting wrecked. It's like one of those cases where, like, I just know how to play it. I've gotten game overs on expert mode, like, relatively recently. I think the last time I played it, I got it, like, when I yeah. Typically, what happens is that I go through normal mode, I get all the medals, and I get to expert mode, and then I die because the difficulty spike just completely fucks me over every time, even though I have done it before. Because I'm so used to normal mode, I can't, like, adjust to expert. Okay, I think the bosses in expert mode are quite a bit harder. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, so I think in 64 the bosses, like, they don't take, like, much more damage. I think, like, they just boost your damage. I think they have better. I think they take more hits here. A stim machine. Yeah, like, that's what I saw, like, Nintendo Land try to do, is that, like, oh man, I played this game since I was a kid and I meddled it in a couple of hours, and I'm just like, yeah, because you know what you're doing. I don't understand. Like, for a normal person, that's not going to be the case. And there's plenty of stuff in the game for more experienced players anyway. So it's like, I don't know. It's just like, For the Order 1886 and that Metal Gear demo, yeah, absolutely. Like again, it feels like all the bitching about this game isn't gonna stick because like it's so transparently coming from people who don't give a shit about the game at all. And like actual fans are like pretty into it, honestly. I was like one of the more critical people when I first saw it. Honestly, I need to stop bitching about stuff like that because I think that was kind of unreasonable. I don't know. It was my genuine reaction. You know what I mean? That like it's not really what I wanted a sequel to look like. Yeah, I don't think I'll be streaming very long. I'm so tired. I like how they actually explained to you how the metal system works because I remember I was really confused by that as a kid. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. But again, you can't beat the game once and say it's over is the issue. And that's the problem is that they think that like well there's nothing else to do in the game. I beat it. And I'm just like so you're not going to play the game again. It's just like it just doesn't make any sense. Like honestly, like these people have never they don't really know anything about the IP. I don't get why Darkside Phil pretends to be a huge fan of 64 because he obviously wasn't. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like there's been too many signs of that for this one. Like everyone's getting exposed, especially when they start like praising this game for doing the same things that Zero did. You know what I mean? It's like I've seen that happen where people are hyping up the whole like um sorcerer. I hate this thing's name. I hate everything about it. And what happens if you lose? Yeah, because you probably get it. Yeah, so I still haven't seen all the cutscenes yet because I definitely haven't seen the one where you lose here. And I believe I haven't seen the one where you lose on Pachina. I think I fucked up like last time I played 64 where I lost on Pachina, but did I lose on Pachina? I don't think I did. Not on this playthrough. I think I fucked it up like recently where I straight up like lost on Pachina. Like the first time in the years that like that happened. I don't know how. I don't know if it was just because I was got distracted or what. Oh, Peppy, come on. It doesn't lock on to the friendly ship, so I tend to just do it this way. Plus, you get chain hits and like it's so boring to do. Like Katina is like the most boring location to do because like you can beat it immediately if you're not going for the medal, but like for some reason, oh shit, Slippy's almost dead. Yeah, I might lose Slippy here. Shit. Okay, that's good enough. Ah shit! Are you serious? What the hell was that? I've never had that happen to me. Damn it! All I had to do was shoot it down, but no. Yeah, like you can't downplay an all-time classic by saying it's like they haven't changed anything or like it's too expensive. Like all the complaints are like they really are falling on deaf ears. I'm upset that people are genuinely trying to downplay it though. You know, it's very frustrating. But like it's not gonna stick, honestly. And honestly, I feel like that's like the switch to in general is that like the people who like religiously downplay Nintendo consoles or Nintendo games, like they're in their 40s now. Like nobody's listening to them or like I actually I did that stream last night going over Darkside Phil's coverage of the game, and like nothing about it really made any sense. He was like straight up making things up about it. Yeah, the whole like running into you thing. I swear that never happened to me as a kid. And yet like it happens all the time as an adult. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just playing the game more or like should be somebody was shot down? When? Ah. Yeah, I agree. Like Yoshi No Serious Smoke is so much better than like anything that like oh yeah, by the way, it's actually easier to metal things on this game because of like how flexible the reset options are. So like I wouldn't take people seriously when they say that they've meddled it like immediately because like yeah, it's easier in this one. And plus there's more to do outside of like meddling anyway. But and so I had to baby Slippy because he's like, I'm not doing this again. So What the hell was that? Who is shooting me? What the hell was that? I yeah, you don't see people bitching about like remakes or remasters on other consoles, right? Like how many times has The Last of Us Part 2 come out, right? Like people glaze it every single time. And I'm glad people are playing this instead of watching Supergirl. Yeah, people are gonna complain about Rhythm Heaven too, but like I feel like after Splatoon Raiders comes out, there's not gonna be any room for bitching about the Switch lineup. If I didn't just run into the stupid like thing, they get 5 hits off of it. Uh, there's probably a pattern where it's like a bit easier, but I never have figured it out. Yeah, I think that's enough. I'm kind of nervous about Slippy getting shot down. So damn it, he keeps dying on me. Yeah, I mean, Bonanza is going to be the game that people remember. So honestly, I think that's going to be the example going forward of how little GTA Game of the Year actually means in the grand scheme of things. Because Bonanza is going to be the game that everyone remembers. That's the one that's going to get a movie. That's the one that's like tied with the Mario brand. That's the one kids are going to be playing 10 years from now. Um, Nobody's going to remember Astrobot. Like Astrobot was shilled exclusively by like millennial YouTubers. That's it. Oh man, it's just like Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot fucking sucked. It's getting pot shotted somehow. Like something is funny hell. No. Let me go. What? So I saved him and he immediately gets shot down anyway? Like, yeah, it's doable, but it's a lot harder than it should. Yeah, I feel like God of War is it's the last PlayStation IP that has any credibility at all. People still pretend the old games were good. They were not, but uh, pretty huge. Yeah. Do I just have to fly around Slippy? Because, yeah, so instead of Bill telling you the hatches are open, he does this thing instead where you just hear this whooshing noise. And I'm just like, that's such a weird thing. Radar says how much. Yeah. Damn! He will not, just hang in there, Slippy. Like, shit, what am I supposed to do? So I can't rush it because I need the medals. But I can't just, lollygag because, Slippy can't take any hits. I guess I'll just. No, that's Bill. Shit. I guess I have to babysit Slippy. Where the hell is he? I don't see him. Look at that. He's like 5 guys behind him. How did he get that many? Okay, I think Slippy is plenty of health. I think we're good. Yeah, I confused like Brill's colors for Slippy's for some reason. They don't look that similar, but like from a distance, it looks kind of green. Okay. All right, we got it. I just gotta shoot it down. Yeah, I'm curious what the sequel to this is gonna like look like. I imagine it's gonna be a direct sequel, but by the looks of it, they're gonna ignore everything that happened after this, which is probably for the best, honestly. I miss Yeehaw, you did it. Man, I had no idea I love that line that much. Okay, Solar. Yeah, we got to do Sector X. Okay, we're gonna do Sector X, then Macbeth, and then Bolsa. Yeah, just barely. Ugh. Yeah, Katina is like a nightmare to metal. I have problems with Katina. Like I genuinely don't enjoy it anymore because of like how obnoxious it is to get the metal on it. And I mean, the last couple times I've played Katina, it's pretty much exclusively just to metal it because like it's such a straightforward stage, right? Like you just go around shooting people. Yeah, I mean, Katina was like a big deal at the time because it had like the most amount of fighters in the game, right? Like you have like multiple like allied units fighting the enemy, and like it's a really impressive stage for that reason. I remember being blown away by it when I first saw it, but I think Katina is the first stage I actually unlocked. Actually, no, it might have been Solar. Yeah, was this? I mean, Solar I don't even really consider like a hard mode stage. Same with Macbeth. It's just like they're just part of the easy path, honestly. I think you're. Does Bill only appear on the left side? I was always really surprised when he showed up. I think back in the day I would always go right, but it wasn't until like I realized the warp was on the left that I started going that way. So yeah, we already got Titania, so we don't actually have to let Slippy get slapped down like a bitch. So we can just go ahead and beat him. Uh, Assuming we have the time. I don't know if like you can do it with green lasers. I think the last time I did it was with Hyper. So oh, you idiot! Shit, no. Okay, yeah, we don't need to go to Titania. So and losing your wings is like the most obnoxious thing ever. Like I just can't stand doing that happening. It drives me nuts. Bombs. Yeah. Yeah, bombs are probably the way to go. I didn't have a ton. I don't want to shoot down my own guys though. It's kind of my thing with the Katina. Like I hate the feeling of doing that. I used to really care about that, and these days not so much. But it's like, I mean, the way I do it is I just use the lock on, which is almost as good, and like it filters out the allied units levels. Yeah. I talked about that earlier. Yeah, so I have tested the mouse controls, and they're like phenomenal. Yeah, the mouse controls for this are really impressive. And I actually do want to do like playthroughs with the mouse controls because I imagine it'll be a radically different experience. Um, yeah, so it's perfectly usable. They're really cool to use. It feels way different than the base game. I love the mouse controls. I was really happy with them. But right now I'm like doing my standard playthroughs and like there's a bit of a learning curve with them. Like they're wildly different. Mm. Oh wait, we did get the medal, right? I actually wasn't even paying attention. It's no big deal if we didn't. I guess we could just go back and like, can I check the achievements now? Okay, we did medal it. Okay. I was just like, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, we pretty much had to get it licked. We just had to beat it before. Wait, Slippy got fucked over twice in the playthrough. First on Cantina when he wouldn't stop getting shot down, and again on like Sector X where he got like classic Slippy. Like, what the fuck, Slippy? Well, anyway, hopefully he'll be able to recover after this stage. But yeah, he's at full health now, so shouldn't be a big deal. Though. Yeah, they really need to bring the flashing back. I don't know why they don't have the damage flashing thing because like that's like classic Star Fox bullshit. Why'd they get rid of it? Like it's like the worst thing about the game by far is that they don't have like they don't tell you like what you can damage. Like I don't get it. Like it's such a weird it was such a weird thing to do. I hate to tell them. Was Macbeth always an industrial planet? Like, I don't understand what the lore of Macbeth was. Like, I don't understand the theme of Macbeth. Like, to me, it's always been the train level. I don't know what's supposed to make the planet different from the other planets. So is the entire thing like? Yeah, we got to go to Bullseye after this. We already did Venom 1, though, didn't we? Yeah, I believe we did Venom 1 already. So we did it. We did it. All right. Yeah, yeah. Be sure to check out my books on my website. Do I have a link in the description? I think it's so. Yeah. Uh, link in the description. Yeah, support my Patreon. So it's quite a bit easier to. We did Venom 1 already. Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, so we got to do Aquas. Okay, so we got to do Bullseye. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, I think it's gonna take 2 more runs because we're gonna have to go through Solar. Um. Okay, but for now, let's focus on it. It's one thing at a time, right? Yeah, it doesn't take that long to metal if you can just like replay stages and keep like grinding at it until you do it. But it's just like it's one of those things where I feel like They made it easier in this version. Those guys really do look like they belong in the Wonderful 101. Oh wait, oh shit, no. What am I doing in Area 6? I'm supposed to go to Bolsay. Yeah, I have to go to Bolsay first. Wait, what? Wait, are you telling me you can't go from Bolsay to Macbeth in this? What? So I guess you have to beat Macbeth normally if you're going to go to Bolsay. Well, I guess we can do it now. Yeah, I guess we could like fail Sector Z and then just go to Bolsay. That's weird though. So like, yeah, so you actually have less options than you did in the original. Yeah, so I noticed the Titania one immediately, but this is something that I wouldn't. I feel like most people wouldn't do because like nobody's gonna clear Macbeth and they go to Venom One. So and then go to Bullseye. So like, I wow, that is odd. So why did they do that? That's weird. Well, whatever. We need to metal these anyway, and there are ways around it, but like, yeah, the main thing is that you can't go to Fachina and then go to Bullseye because like then you don't have Star Wolf. Yeah, I think we'll just beat it. Can we do it all in one run? No, no, no. We have to do solar. Yeah, so it's gonna be two more runs after this. Yeah, it's just so they made it harder to like go to Venom One in this one because like it's not just the Macbeth thing. You also can't like opt into Titania if you like. Holy fucking shit! I think I'm kind of tired of this. Uh, I am. Yeah, it's pretty common for me to have a be like meddling stuff and then get to Area 6 and then just be like, I need a break. It happens a lot because you just get burned out on like metal hunting. Um, I mean, I've already spent more time on this playthrough than I normally would because of like the slippy thing. This was not in single player, was it? Or normal mode, was it? Ah, damn. Okay, I hate those two. Yeah, yeah. So it's a lot like expert mode in 64. I don't think there's three of them. I think it's a little bit easier than in 64 though, because I think the attacks are more predictable. Those butterfly things are like the bane of my existence. I hate them so much. Like I've never learned how to dodge them consistently. Oh, here we go. It's so frustrating when you get yeah, the Great Fox has fallen. Fallen. Yeah, it's easier to get to get the metal in this game. I mean, I have meddled this recently in the original, so I don't get why Cayman has a name when he's just some random guy. While like these actual bosses have never had names. What the hell is that? Like, I hate the weird way it spasms. Like, where is it going? I've never. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna take a break after Venom 2. Oh, this is gonna be our first Venom 2 expert mode playthrough, isn't it? Well, in this version at least. And I love how the Great Fox just man, that's so badass. Yeah, things like that just feel so natural. I love how the Great Fox is like just behind you. Yeah, what is with that spasm? Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream after we beat Venom 2. I'm not even sure I want to beat Venom 2, honestly. I think I'm probably just gonna beat it and take a break. Um, and this version of the game actually lets me do that. I remember a while back I was playing this on 64, and I was just like, I can't beat this now. I hate to do it, but I want to take a break. Yeah, Area 6 is just too brutal to like casually play through. I guess we could just take a break now. Okay. I want to get some work done. I want to just chill, honestly. Yeah, I might come back on later tonight and like play some more, but like for now, I think I want to try and write a little bit, try to get myself organized and think about the next week or so. Yeah, so think